Chumming and chunking is not a technique I use often when fishing for stripers on Cape Cod. However, chumming and chunking can be a highly effective way to catch stripers in shallow water, especially during the hot dog days of summer.
It's like a little schoolie.
Yeah, not bad. It's a fish. So it's always good to be catching fish.
Yep.
See if we can get them into the boat. So take your chunk, Shane, and just toss it right out there in that turquoise water.
Okay.
Because I have seen some bigger ones cruise by.
Watch out. Just gonna.
If we were not using a circle hook, there'd be a good chance that it would be right down in his throat.
Exactly, and since that's not even a recreational keeper, so you'd be killing that fish for no reason.
Yep, and we don't want to be killing fish.
There we go.
Oh, good. Very good.
Nice. About the same size. Not really any monsters right now, but nice.
Oh, I don't know. That's a bigger fish. That's a bigger fish. That might be a keeper. That might be a keeper.
There we go.
We want to get a keeper for our cook-off.
Yes.
Nice.
You got some fight to him, though.
Yes. So I'm going to keep chumming while Shane's doing this. Look at that big fish right there.
Oh, wow. That's
20-pounder right here.
That's a big
Look
fish.
at that big fish. I got to get a bait in the water.
Yeah, come on, get going. Get this guy up
That
here.
guy's fighting pretty good.
It's a small keeper. They release this guy.
I don't know, give him a measure. We might need him for the cook-off.
Come on.
Here we go. Nice, very good. Very good. Cool.
Yeah, so this...
Beautiful. Middle of the day. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll give him a measure on the towboat fish scale. Yep, 28
and a half.
28 and a half. Shane and I fished a little while longer, but with the tide receding, the bass were forced to retreat to deeper water. It is very important to know your tides when fishing this close to shore. Nevertheless, we experienced good action with schoolies and caught a keeper striper to bring home and cook up. All right, so we have all the ingredients. You did a good job preparing everything. Are we just gotta toss everything in the pan now? What are we doing?
Nope. We're gonna first start with the shallots, and we're gonna slowly add everything in.
Okay.
One at a time.
One at a time.
All right, so I'm just gonna let this oil heat up. You just want it to almost have a little bit of a shimmer to it, and then we're gonna add in the shallots. All right, so we're just gonna put the shallots right into the pan and use a wooden spoon and just kind of spread it around here. And we're just gonna cook the shallots for about, 5-6 minutes, or as long as it takes for them to soften. Okay, so once the shallots are a little bit softer, which they're getting to that point now, we're gonna add in the jalapeno and let that cook in a little bit now. If you don't like heat, you don't have to use these. Use the wooden spoon to take these out so you don't have to worry about touching them. So we like a lot of heat in our house, so a whole jalapeno is great. If you like a little bit of heat, maybe just go with half of a jalapeno. But the heat is really nice to go with this chowder, only because, there's the corn in it and the coconut milk, so it's sort of a sweeter chowder, so this gives it a little bit of a kick. We're gonna add in our green curry paste. So of course these jars, they don't make it easy. The tablespoon doesn't fit into the jar, so you have to get a little creative here. All right, so as you can see, now we've coated the shallot and the jalapeno. And now we're gonna add in the broth and the coconut milk. So we'll start with the broth. And just do them one at a time. You wanna make sure that, once you get the chicken broth in, Make sure everything incorporates together. Stir it around a little bit. And then we'll add in our coconut milk. All right, so now that we've mixed this all in, we're just gonna bring it to a low boil. So we had the striper cook into the sauce for about 20 minutes, do you think?
Probably.
Yeah, which, timing will be different, whether it's, cod, halibut, striped bass, they all are, different in their consistency, even just slightly. You'll know when your striped bass is done, when it flakes easily, when it feels a little bit firm. Once that's done, then we added in the lime juice. We do that at the end and stir it around, and then we plated it. So I started with rice in the bowl. You would put the fish on and then ladle the sauce over, and voila,